A broken father spoke of his torment after hearing a teen threw his son down a flight of stairs less than a year before the 5-year-old was found dead in a tragic. Logan Mwangi was discovered in the River Ogmore in Sarn, Bridgend, South Wales, on July 31, 2021, having been subjected to a brutal and sustained. A 14-year-old is now on trial for Logan's murder, along with the young boy's mother Ingharid Williamson, 30, and stepfather John Cole at Cardiff Crown. The child's father, Benjamin Mwangi, was hysterical on the day Logan was found in the river, after being told the news at his workplace at a bookmaker's in Brentwood, Essex. A recording of a call made by Williamson to the police non-emergency 101 in January 2021 was played to the jury on Wednesday. Logan Mwangi died in July 2021 and his body was found in a river. Image, Wales News Service Limited. Ingharid Williamson and partner John Cole allegedly killed the child, Williamson's son and Cole's stepson. Image, Rex, Shutterstock. During the call, Williamson can be heard telling the call handler about an incident that happened in August 2020 when Logan had fallen down the stairs and broken his arm. Williamson claimed the teenage defendant had only recently admitted that it was he who had pushed Logan. She said, "We all thought had fallen down the stairs, but it turns out, the teenager confessed last night that he pushed him down the stairs. This is too much for me to handle. I need to think about my children," she added. Williamson and the teenager deny both murder and perverting the course of justice, while Cole denies murder but admits the second charge. Tributes, toys and teddies still left by the river where Logan Mwangi was found. Image, John Myers. At the time of the incident, Williamson told Detective Constable Ian Pring, who interviewed her at the Princess of Wales Hospital in Bridgend, that she had heard Logan fall down the stairs after she called him down for dinner. DC Pring said he had been called to the hospital to take a first account after concerns were raised about the welfare of Logan and how he obtained his. Prosecutor Caroline Reese QC asked, "Did she, Williamson, tell you officer that Logan had fallen down the stairs?" Shed suspected he dislocated his shoulder. "And did she then tell you she had tried to pop the shoulder back into place and put Logan to bed? Did she say the next morning his shoulder was dropping down so she then attended hospital for medical treatment?" Ingharid Williamson told her friends she missed punishing him hours after he died. Jurors have heard. Image, Wales News Service. "That is correct," DC Pring replied. Williamson told the officer, "I have suffered previous shoulder dislocations and my ex-partner was able to put it back in the socket. I have then decided I could put Logan's arm back into place. I then took a firm hold of Logan's arm, I pulled it straight and twisted it back in place and I heard a click." She said Logan then stopped crying and she fashioned a sling for him and put him to bed, having given him Calpol. Williamson added, "At the time I believed I was doing right by Logan. I now realize this was a mistake. I just made a bad call." His body was found dumped in the River Ogmore about 250 meters from the home he shared with his family. Image, Wales Online, Rob Brown. A statement from Logan's father Benjamin Mwangi was also read to the court in which he described the moment he was told of his son's death. Officers from Essex Police had attended his work at a bookmaker's in Brentwood on the day Logan was found in the river, and he said, "I said to the police, don't tell me this has to do with Logan. It was then that they told me that Logan passed away. I don't recall if they told me anything else. At this point I was hysterical. And I fell to the floor." In his account he described the day Logan was born as the happiest time of my life. He said he and Williamson had remained together for around 2.5 years in total, and he remained in contact with Logan for some time after their relationship had ended. However, by the time of Logan's death his contact with his son had lessened after Cole had said he was contacting Williamson too much. Williamson denies any involvement in her son's death and Cole denies murder. Image, John Myers. He said not knowing exactly how Logan had tormented him. Learning support officer at Tondu Primary School Wendy John provided a statement which was read to the court, describing Logan as a happy, caring, loving, and happy, intelligent child. But Ms. John said she noticed a change in him after the COVID-19 pandemic and he returned to school, saying, "I noticed his stammer got worse and noticed he had lost weight and had dark circles around his eyes." Statements from other witnesses that were read at the hearing told of how the youth defendant was prone to having violent outbursts and was often verbally abusive to both adults and children. Williamson was described by a number of people as being volatile, needy, and a person who enjoyed being the center of attention. Cole and Williamson are also charged with causing or allowing the death of a child. The trial continues.